Alright, so this is just going to be a quick tutorial on how to do blue switch skip in Roy's Castle, which skips like 3 exits, and don't be hasty. So first of all, it's right after the midway point, which is really convenient. So if you get here small, you need a cape to do the skip. So just get big from the midway tape, and then get the cape from this block here, and then you'll be caped, which is good. And if you don't have a cape for whatever reason, you can go back to Effortland for capes. And then come back. You only need 1 cape to do this, but it's better to have 2 as a backup in case you die, so you don't have to go back again. Okay, so first of all, that pop-up mushroom there, I don't want it to touch me because I have a reserve cape that I want to keep, but it doesn't really matter. You only need 1 cape to do this. Okay, so basically you need to fly under there where the blue blocks are. If I just try to fly normally, whoops, if I just try to normal fly, okay, I can kind of sticky fly, but there's coin blocks. So you just get the Pit of Shame. So you need a spin fly, and basically you need to tap the spin jump button to spin fly when you get to the edge, and then re-grab it as you're falling to sort of give you like another boost at just the right time. So if I just run forward and spin jump, usually you'll clip that wall, you'll clip the corner up there, and it'll cancel your spin fly. So you can see if I just do that, I always clip the wall like that. So you don't want to clip the wall, you kind of want to wiggle in the air to slow yourself down, kind of left-right a little bit, so you don't do that. And remember to tap the spin jump button, don't hold it down. So it kind of looks like this, where I sort of wiggle like that. But on top of that, you also need to repress A on a very specific frame. There's only 1 frame to do it. So you tap the button, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Let me save state back here again. So you tap the button, and then as you're falling, you want to repress A at just the right time. So I'll go ahead and show you, so if you look in the upper left, you can see my frame counter. It's 8780 right now. So let's say, if you look at my input in the upper left, I'm not holding A yet, but if I hold A on the next frame, he kind of gets boosted upward, but it's too late. He already hits the coin blocks from there. So that one doesn't work. Let's try an earlier frame like 8775. If I try it on this frame, it's too early. He just gets stopped by the wall. So I need to do like 8777 or something like that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there's exactly 1 frame that'll work. If I try 8876, it doesn't work. If I try 8877, wait, that's the one that works. My bad. If I try 8878, then it's too late. So there's only 1 frame where you can repress the button, which makes it sound really hard, but it's actually easier than it sounds. The hard part is that you have to sort of swing under the wall at an angle, because if you're hugging the wall, then it won't work, and I'll show you what I mean. If I sort of left-right a little bit, but I'm hugging the wall when so here, I'm touching the wall before the frame. So if I press it on this frame, 8794, you can see that he kind of tries to move forward under the wall, but then he gets stopped by the wall again. And I think that was the frame that I wanted. If I do it 1 frame earlier, it's too early. If I do it 1 frame later, it's too late. So that was the right frame. 8794 is the right frame right here, but because I'm hugging the wall, I don't have any like forward momentum, so he can't quite swing under the wall with enough speed before he gets pushed out. So you need to make sure you sort of swing under the wall at an angle, which is another reason you want to sort of left-right in the air. You want to kind of veer left and then veer back right, so that you don't hug the wall at all, and you keep your forward speed. So that's basically how it works. I'll just try to get it like once or twice here to kind of show you what it looks like. Oops. So you'll notice that if you mess it up but you're early, you can just try again. And that's basically what you want to aim for. You want to just try to err on the early side every single time. Because if you're late, it's really bad, but if you're early, it doesn't really matter. So you want to try to be early. Basically, press the button earlier than you think you need to on average. But you do want to try to time it right. Oops, that was bad angle. Okay. Nope. That was early. I think that was early by like 1 frame. Okay, that was I think that was the right frame, but I didn't have a good angle. Okay, that was a late. That was early, I think. Okay, I think that was maybe the right frame, but bad angle. So you can kind of tell what you're doing wrong if you practice this enough. So it looks really hard, but as long as you're early, you can just keep trying, and you see I got it eventually. And once you get it once, it actually, I think it kind of gets easier. It's sort of a muscle memory thing. So I really recommend you just practice it until you can do it. Because once you get it once, you start to get it more. I think you kind of get a feel for it. I think it's hard to do on cold muscle memory though, so you should try to warm up with it as much as you can, I guess. But usually I can get it about like 1 in 10 times or so. And as long as I'm erring on the early side every time, it doesn't cost that much time to fail it. Okay, failed it late there, which is not good. I think that was a good frame, but bad angle. That was way early. Early. That might have just been a bad angle. Okay, that was probably early. Okay, that was late. You kind of get the idea. And the other thing to point out is that after you do this, you still have to get the secret exit. You still have to go through that water room over here. So you might want to actually practice this room if you're going to go for this skip, because it would suck to get the skip and then die in this room. Which has happened to me before. Like, I already failed the first Podobo. Like, I don't even remember how to move through this room properly. So you might want to practice this room as well, just a little bit. But you will have like 1 or 2 capes or whatever, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, if you die, just go get capes from Effortland. If you don't have a reserve cape, you only need 1 cape to do it. So you can also clip through the wall here with those blocks. Anyway, I'm not going to show that, but there we go. I got it twice in a row. All right, so you get the idea. Just practice it. It's easier than it looks. You kind of get a feel for it. All right.